So we are live with the host here, Troy. We are having the match to decide Team Kenya. Here we have the ninth order and we have tribal predators. Going off into the first match of this best of 5. We're seeing the Hanabi and the Maselban coming out right away. Sky, what do you think? Leave down in the comments who do you think is going to take this match away. I know it sounds very obvious, but who knows what might happen here, you know. So we're seeing the Alice and the Phobius. Alice Phobius gets taken out, and there goes the Sora. And now Brute Gamer with the last ban of the first phase. This is the kind of bans you're seeing here. Mostly fighters, like that's just 4 out of 6 of them are fighters. Excuses. Drops the Anabi, not having the option of Anabi. Goes for Melissa instead. Dulok and Captain Levi.
Experience the euphony of suffering.
They bring Inub up and Dulok goes for the tosser. Inub picks the iconic Granger. No surprise there. Over to Sky and Gary.
When you gaze into the abyss,
Gary's gonna go with that Selena.
the abyss.
Long range stance, quite interesting. We haven't seen Selena in tournaments lately. We haven't seen much of Selena. With that, Hope goes for the Mad Cow Minotaur. So far, really good picks. Brute Gamer locks in the Grok.
Kill all at
Your
once.
team is banning.
Let them play the hero.
Here, the second phase of the bans. You're seeing the Yuzhong come out, the Black Dragon.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the
XP, they remove the Suyo. Suyo, being a hot pick, is gonna be removed from the hero pool. Now we're just left with the junglers, the XP laners. From both sides.
I'm bound by nothing, be
Your
it
team
family
is
or
picking.
destiny.
Now Bellion swaps with Captain Levi, giving him the Leo mode.
team is picking.
Al in Sky. Al goes for glue. Interesting. Watches out for the counters. Doesn't see them and decides to go straight for the glue. Very strong draft you're seeing coming from both sides. And Bellion looking to go with the Thamas, but is he going to go with Valir in the XP lane? That should be interesting to see.
I didn't cure them.
He decides to go with the
harness it.
Valentina XP. And with that, the draft has been finalized going into game 1.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Going into match number
5
1.
seconds till the enemy
Guys.
reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
At this point, just leave it down in the comments. Who do you think has this match in the bag? Gonna see Captain Levi with that hope, providing the vision, and brute gamer as well, but using the wall just to, slow him down. Not a very eventful early game, but the golden looks very interesting with the Inob being forced back. Get some support from Duloc, but both Max Magnar, something's actually going on down. Brute Gamer almost dies, but he's gonna be taken down by Selena's trap. Interesting. First blood goes to the 9th order. Inob, a lot of pressure from Duloc. Excuses was having a good time, but unfortunately the support comes in from the mid lane. Sorry, there seems to be a bit of lag for some reason.
Red team hero has been slain.
We have Gary collecting a kill in the mid lane. Levi trying to uses the Phantom Steed on Withered Hope, but Gary is caught in quite a difficult position, tries to dash away. Manages to get away. Captain Levi does not convert anything, but the turtle is going to be up in the next 2 seconds, and it looks like both sides are well set to contest this turtle. With that, taking quite a bit of damage from Brute. It's got a good vision coming off from Brute, exposes Sky from that bush. And they really have to watch out for Duloc with the feathered airstrike. Gary just a little bit almost got. And Bellion picks up Sky's ultimate. The feathered airstrike. Captain Levi manages to take the retry. Al
Blue team hero has been slain.
uses the stick. Doesn't not able to get any of that kill, man. That's 3 for none. That's a very successful turtle fight for tidal predators. And now they're looking to invade, but the team is back. The 9th order is back. Captain Levi, feather day strike coming from Duloc, manages to take down Withered Hope. And looks like it's going to be an easy take for that. Majority of the team is already there invading that jungle. Now excuses having quite a difficult time in this lane, and will be a good idea to recall right here. Brute Gamer over to that lane. Enob avoids that fight, but most of they do not have the vision, and Gary just finds himself in a very dangerous situation. Feathered airstrike, and he's down with that, cornered in there, uses the Minoan Fury, but now this point is just a full-on domination. That's a 4,000 gold leader. 4 members of tribal warriors right there. A very good stun coming from Gary. Forces out the flicker. Duloc gets taken down, not able to get away. Now that's quite the assassination. Wizard walks into that bush, gets some vision, but he's gonna get poked down a lot by Enob, and that's gonna be a kill. Long range stun. Brute Gamer taking quite a chunk of damage. Looks like the turtle doesn't look to be getting contested much here. Captain Levi, the retribution game on point. Enob gets taken down. A really good gank. You can see things are going. A lot of stuff is going on in the map right now. Minoan Fury right in the middle of it, but there's no coordination. The entire team is there, so not much they can do. Catches Duloc. Tries to fly away. A stun. Over to Brute. Barely able to survive. Bellion looking for something. Phantom Steed. Captain Levi collects a double kill from that. Very well placed. Sky feeling quite overwhelmed in this match, or underfarmed. Is it just me, or I think instead of Lucas, maybe Yin will be a better pick, just to separate them. Like, if you're facing a team that's got good coordination and good teamwork like this, you better just need to have someone that can, kidnap someone and force a 1v1. But the match is looking quite dominant here. Tio trying to put up a fight. Enob getting his items on. The damage is starting to stack up. Feathered airstrike, nobody in the vicinity. Minoan Stomp, and Enob gets chunked down by the Selena. Al, that glue, catches Grok into the tower, but the guy's just too tanky for that. Forced to retreat. The goal lead standing at 6,000, 7 minutes into the match. The third turtle, no contest. Right now, tribal predators have solidified their lead quite well, and now they're just trying to pick off these guys. No coordination. Team is separated, but these two tanks, are they going to be able to get away? Enob going for that kill, doesn't let him get away. They are playing really far from each other. Another stun. Duloc flickers away. We're seeing some really good stuns coming from Selena. Gary doing work. Current score 4-3-1. Grok, the nice tech charge. Duloc completes it with a Feathered airstrike. Bellion auto aims the decimation, but they still hand him the kill. Al manages to get away Bellion with 1 HP. Another stun on Captain Levi under the tower, uses the Phantom Steed. Inob just collects the kill. Gary unable to get away from that. Having this, the two tanks, they're trying to at least provide some form of wall, but remember the feathered airstrike can go straight up through them. Gary looking for a kill, but nope, the numbers are just too much for that. Sky, shockwave blast, uses everything, does nothing, barely stretches the team, and it looks like this game will be over at this point. 9 minutes in, almost 10 minutes. Excuses. Gets taken down with the feathered airstrike. Now they're just stalling this game now. Tribal Predators have decided to give the Ninth Order another chance. Let's see what you can do, he said. Brute Gamer, tech charges away. A nice Despair Storm. Gary manages to take down Duloc. Tribal Predators looking very, very low here, but not able to get taken down. Guys, excuses. One shot, the difference is just too huge. Was a really good set. That's a 15,000 goal lead now. That's more. Gary looking for something. Brute Gamer just wants to finish the match. And he's just gonna hit the base until match 1, guys. 10-minute game. Yeah, a lot coming from Gary to try and keep the Ninth Order afloat, but the matchup seems to be way too overwhelming. And with that, we are going into game number 2.
Journey of our lives. Take another picture before we say goodbye. Arm in arm we're standing side by side. Memories fade but legends never die. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way. Take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes, and we'll be back one day. We'll be back one day. I don't ever really wanna hold back. I got dreams, wanna go fast. Know this energy's here to last. Not a glass half full, overflow that. Gotta keep your eyes up on the prize. Only got one life, so it's worth a try. To find what makes you feel alive. That's the only way to live it right. And now we're all doing our own thing, but I'll never forget our glory days. My mind is full of the memories, yeah. And I'll never forget what they meant to me. Don't worry, we'll be back one day to celebrate our glory days. We'll be back one day. Although it's over now, don't let it get you down. We'll be back around. For now we can feel some sorrow. A new day, it starts tomorrow. We'll wake up, new dreams to follow. A new goal and brand new motto. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday. And we will find our own way, take control of our fate. And like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes, and we'll be back one day. We'll be back one day. We'll be back one day.
Baby, don't you worry, I'll make sure that you're right. Baby, don't you worry about me, I will be fine. Give you everything that's mine. Hope you won't see the hunger in my eyes. Oh, that we've been dreaming of lies beyond the clouds, beyond the fears, beyond the rain and the tears and the pain. Baby, don't you be afraid. I'll make sure you're safe. I keep on fighting, yeah, I keep on fighting. I keep on fighting, yeah, I keep on fighting. I want you to hide it while I'm on my way. No one will hurt you, I promise you, babe. It will be okay, just be silent and stay. Stay put, don't follow, I'll be back tomorrow. Give you everything that's mine. Hope you won't see the hunger in my eyes. Oh, that we've been dreaming of lies beyond the clouds, beyond the fears, beyond the rain and the tears and the pain. Baby, don't you be afraid. I'll make sure you're safe. I keep on fighting, yeah, I keep on fighting. I keep on fighting, yeah, I keep on fighting. I keep on fighting, yeah, I keep on fighting. Don't cry, I'll be back tomorrow when you wake up. Don't cry, I'll be out tonight to keep the
guys, welcome back. We're going into the second match between Tribal Predators and the Ninth Order.
Kill all at
First band to come out, that's a saber. Interesting, no one-shots. I would have expected them to just start with the Selena, but
My kiss. Your
well, it
team
looks
is
like
better
that's not on their
than
priority list, or maybe it is, just haven't seen it yet. That's an Alice band coming right out, and Masha. These guys do not want anybody locking down Inoga.
Different perspectives expose the same
Very
truth.
interesting. They've studied, they know their weaknesses, and they know their the enemy's strength. Hanabi not gonna get let through that ban, and I'm pretty sure that cripples TO quite a bit. But you're gonna have to see what goes on in this match. What other options do they have? The Valentina pick has been banned out. No more stealing ults.
The clouds are ever shifting.
And Bellion gets access to Sora. Interesting. Interesting. Shifting Sky is turning out to be quite a formidable thing to go up against in team fights. And Withered decides to go with the Tigreal pick, first pick. Interesting. We might see 100 ways where that might get countered, but anyway, Gary still gets his Selena. Selena still gets through. Despite the performance, very confident from Tribal Warriors. We're gonna let you have the carry potential, and there we go. We have our first two counters for Tigreal. Deluxe decides to pick up the Zushin and the Brute Gamer, locking in the heavy spin panda. Akai, excuses, decides to go with Melissa once again.
Your team is banning.
They haven't decided to ban the Granger.
Team is banning.
Bans coming out. Lucas, despite the performance the previous match, they're still gonna ban him out. So we wanna see what other heroes Sky has up his sleeve. And Gato Kacha gets taken out. I think it would have probably been have been better if they banned something like a jungler or something.
Fight. Fight for the
There
ultimate
wasn't
answer.
any more opportunity for them to pick Gato, really. I'm not sure why that ban was there, but anyway, the glue ban, solid ban. Al locks in the Hilda.
For her, I would sail across the cosmic sea to the end of time.
Welcome to the greatest mag show of all time.
And Sky locks in Harley, while Captain Levi goes with the Assassin Nolan. The Nolan or Raymond? I'm not sure with the skin. But yeah, I kinda missed that. Going into match 2. I think Wither just brought forth that pick way too fast. And it might prove quite detrimental to them. But we gonna have to see what they cook.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Going into the second match.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash
It's
them.
Nolan captain. Levi goes with
All
Nolan.
troops deployed.
Starting at the purple buff. Excuses in the Inob. Meeting once again in the goal lane. Seeing Withered Hope flicker forced out of him. Gary as well getting lifted up. Dulok is just started the game on a high note, hasn't he? Going in for the golden gank before the first minute. Gary forced to flicker out. Finds a deadly present in the bush. Dulok not able to get away from that. Pushed in way too far. Captain Levi trying to go into that, but he manages to get the purple buff off. Inob manages to take down Excuses as well. Without the crossbow of tongue that is, which is interesting. Sky looking for a pick off. Unfortunately, Withered not able to do anything about that. Misses that. Excuses, no opportunity to do any damage.
Red team hero has been
Withered is
slain.
gonna be forced to retreat. Gary
Red team hero has been
not able to
slain.
get away from that, which is interesting enough. Excuses taking quite a bit of damage. Al, not power of wilderness yet, gets caught between 3 members. Will he be able to get away? Actually manages to get away without hope. The sacred hammer.
Red team hero
Brute gamer manages to take down Gerima. Very coordinated gameplay, and Tio just seems to be very isolated. Heavy spin pins both Al and Withered onto that wall. Al manages to get Brute, but Bellion converts the kill.
slain the turtle.
Captain Levi still manages to get the turtle. Sky falling behind. 2 levels. Nice stun. But Dulok flickers away. Both of them forced to use their flickers. I mean, Dulok forced to purify. Ever since Gary stuns the previous match, he just had to go with the purify. Nice implosion. Excuses managed to take down Dulok. Shifting skies. Bellion will be able to get away. Al manages to take him down. Power. The art of hunting. Sky. They're looking for Inob. Crossbow of tongue activated onto Withered Hope, but it will not kill. So Al, quite caught in a dangerous situation here, gonna be lifted back into the tower and manages to get Inob. And he's gonna get away. Nope.
Hero has been slain.
Interesting. That's the Crimson Beacon in to save the day. Al does not get away with that. Sky still trying to catch up with Farm. And good stun. Captain Levi not able to get away from that. 7-7. Only a 2000 goal lead. It seems like the Ninth Order actually putting up a fight this time. Dulok feeling quite oppressive with that. Brute Gamer with the heavy spin and the go away. That's quite a very... that's I don't think you see that interaction every day. But Inob, just walking circles around them. With that, probably gonna get hit with the crossbow of tongue. Not able to get away. Stunned. Inob. Almost. But Brute Gamer. Great defense. Al auto aims onto that creep. But now he's just going for Brute Gamer. Excuses. Did not see Inob going to that bush for some reason. I don't know. Oh, Brute. Is he gonna be able to get away? Gets lifted up. These guys are quite the team. You're not catching this guy's got teachers' back so well. It's like you want the kill, not on my watch. Excuses, forced to stay behind. Inob gets stunned as well. With that walks into a random bush. Almost gets deleted. Dulok, is he gonna try to go in? Just tries to zone him out. And the Ninth Order putting up quite a good fight. It's 6 minutes in, not a single tower that's down yet. I'll just wanting to go for that minion. And the excuses farming up, but there is still quite a bit of level lead above the goal lead, so this is gonna be quite an interesting. Well, he decided to dash way too early. Could have waited for the skill 1. Dulok with that hope unable to get away from that. Sky looking for a pick off. He uses deadly magic on Brute Gamer instead. Very, very bad auto aiming, and he's gonna pay for that. Gary. A lot of damage coming from Idum. And he manages to take him down with just a sliver of health. Gary being very, very dangerous to this team, but Captain Lever just comes and cleans up. Make sure when there's two guys you gotta watch for. Excuses with the go away. Gets taken down underneath the tower, but manages to trade using that tower. Doesn't come out with nothing. Sky still trying to farm. Bellion. Special step. Bellion taking quite a bit of damage. Dulok. The abyssal arrow misses. Quite a bit. Inob just chasing after. Dulok gets separated from the crowd and dies as well. Man, there's a lot going on in the map. Captain Levi just a single shot. And Gary is no more. Another kill. Brute finds himself in a precarious situation. He's forced to use the heavy spin. Captain Levi is still invisible. And manages to collect the kill. Without any movement skills, it's gonna be really difficult. Bellion, not able to survive, gets instantly deleted. Sorry, seems like we're having a bit of a technical issue here. I'll be right back. So we're gonna be loading back into the game. The game just crashed for some reason. I wonder what we've missed. Shouldn't be too much, right?
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, going back into the match. The ninth order have been pushed back quite a bit. Score standing 24-18. Wonder what happened in this couple of minutes. Al shifting clouds. They almost got Captain Levi, but nope. Al is gonna be taking quite a beating in that bush. Unfortunately, much of Tio is dead, and but the damage dealers are out here. They still live. Sky, just looking to sneak in some farm. Just trying to get those items in. Brute Gamer already starting with the load. Inub playing quite recklessly today. 6 kills on Inub. But Sky also gets taken down. 6 deaths on Inub is quite unseen before. Seems like there is no respect for TO in this match. The goal lead stands at 5,000. At 5,000 can be closed with just a single fight. Looking for that tower. Decides to run. Is he gonna be able to get to Dulok? He's just gonna try to run and just getting his HP shaved quite a bit. Is a lot coming, heavy spin. Pins both Gary and Withered into a wall. Withered stuck with nowhere to go. Al just looking for Captain Levi. The mobility is just too much for them. Al tanking quite a bit of damage though, but crossbow of tank gets both him and spreads over to Sky. And this seems like a win for tribal predators. Easy win. Will you say easy? Ninth order putting up quite a fight this time. You can see an MVP coming from Withered. You can see Al also doing quite well. And the performance is a bit of a step up from the previous one, and it looks like they are starting to get their head into the game. But with how much they're getting their head into the game, is it gonna be enough to catch up, to close the gap? Stay tuned for the what might be the final match, but what might be the first match. It's all up to them to show us. Now, stay tuned.
But don't know how. They're alone in the desert now, trying to survive. They're alone in the desert now. They wanna make a fire but don't know how. They're alone in the desert now, and you're the stupid monkey. You know that you're really smart, always knew it from the start. You have power, you
dome, twilight ruled the day. We found the impossible, now we're unstoppable. Taking off the world beneath us. Strong under pressure, we'll make it together. Our universe will change. Freedom, looking down a telescope. Starlight, never been so beautiful. Whole world waiting for us, time to go. Escaping gravity. We'll be rising high above the rain. Sunset, never gonna be the same. Thunder calling us to outer space. Escaping gravity. Escaping gravity. Escaping gravity. Straight to the galaxy, faster than sanity. Left behind a land forsaken. Black holes and meteors, riding on shooting stars. Feelings like our dreams. We shoot down a satellite, wings of a butterfly. Constellations recreating, fighting for liberty. Raising the energy, bursting at the seams. Freedom, looking down a telescope. Starlight, never been so beautiful. Whole world waiting for us, time to go. Escaping gravity. We'll be rising high above the rain. Sunset, never gonna be the same. Thunder calling us to outer space. Escaping gravity. Escaping gravity. Escaping gravity. Starlight dances in the silver of the night sky. Way above the clouds, we will be sailing high, sailing high, sailing high. Ooh, you and me, we're gonna touch the stars, find the center of the universe. New reality in front of us, escaping gravity. We'll be rising high above the rain. Sunset, never gonna be the same. Thunder calling us to outer space, escaping gravity. Escaping gravity. Escaping gravity. Don't give in.
So guys, we are live in game 3. The score standing at 2-0. Tribal Predators ahead, leading with some dominant wins, showing us why they are the top contenders for Team Kenya. While the Ninth Order not going down without a fight, fighting to the last. You love to see it, don't you? You love to see it. So, first bans, they don't wanna see anything about Marcel. Atlas also gets banned out. Haven't seen an Atlas, but probably a predictive ban. Not sure. And still not letting Hanabi through. Is this a message for the Ninth Order? And wait, Joy? Joy's gonna be taken out. Haven't seen a Joy before, but probably another predictive ban. Very, very expected ban coming from coming from Tribal Predators. Saber. And the first phase of the ban is down. Kenshi's gonna lock down the Ruby. First pick, Inub, showing the signature Granger, and Duloc going with the Harith. Is it gonna go Harith mid lane, or is it just going to swap with Captain Levi for the jungle? Sure, excuses, locks in the Clint. I think that's quite a step up. A much safer marksman to use, by the way. Clint has the range and the damage, and doesn't really have to commit. Same thing with the Granger, and it's going to be quite, something to watch. Sky goes for Harley once again. Captain Levi picks up the Fanny. Interesting. Interesting. They wanna make this game interesting, and I just wanna see how our Kenyan Fanny players can play. Bellion. I think the second phase of banning. Eve's gonna get taken out. Think at this point they're just banning for the sake of banning. Maybe except the Saber and the Hanabi. But yeah, and also yeah, that ban was for Harith. Yeah. The Soviet ban was really for Harith. We can see the Yujong not being allowed through. I don't know how much research the Ninth Order did against their opponents, but looks like, I don't know, just gonna have to see. Lucas banned out. I don't know if there's anyone else going to use Lucas, but that's that. And then Grok also gets banned out. And now Bellion looking to go for Minsitar, just to take care of all of Harith's weaknesses. Perhaps ban one, pick the other, and locks in Sylvana. Interesting, very strong, damaging hero in the very early game, and yeah, we're seeing a lot of burst damage coming from these guys. But it's Sylvana against Ruby, so that's kind of sus. And getting cancelled isn't fun. Valuk wants to go with the Badang. We're gonna have a replacement Rome. After Withered got his MVP, he said, "No, I'm not gonna soil any of that. Let's just hand it over to Valuk." Brute Gamer locks in the Tigreal. Interesting. Al with the Gushon pick, Minato Namikaze. Interesting. So that's a Gushon mid, yeah, that's a Gushon mid lane. Because the Flicker, probably the Petrify would have been quite effective, but who knows? We'll let them cook. The third match begins. This one looks like it's gonna be more interesting than the previous ones. And we're seeing no counters. Well, maybe except Ruby and perhaps Badang. But they're having Harith and Fanny on that team. Probably gonna have. They probably needed some lockdown, or maybe they're not gonna need it. Brute Gamer, very bold, pushes Sky out of the buff, resets the buff. All taking a lot of damage from Dulok. Kenshi this time looks like they're rotating to the XP lane. Excuses, doing quite a bit of damage against it. Towards Inob. Inob flickers away. Valuk. Both of these marksmen are very low and one of them is probably going to die. Just hold your breath and take a guess. Brute is gonna dive into that tower, right? He's gonna stop him from recalling. But he is gonna recall anyway. Inob remains the lane and clears the lane. He's going to let the minions excuses, almost gets the cannon minion. Captain Levi, haven't seen much of the cables and he's trying. Dulok lays down the Zaman force, but Al out of place. Is he gonna convert? He decides not to use the sword pike again. Kenshi flickers in and manages to get the kill on Dulok. Excuses, pushing back Inob. Inob still in the lane. Captain Levi coming for some backup. Manages to lock him down by Excuses doing quite a bit of damage, and now more of tribal warriors coming in for the backup. But the ninth order also in place, looking to cover for excuses. Guess much is just going on down here. Dulok gets hit with the deadly magic. Goes down before he's able to utilize the Zaman force. Brute Gamer. Sacred Hammer. Al finds himself in a very precarious situation. Cutthroat. And he is down. Captain Levi collects that kill. The XP lane doesn't seem very eventful. And it seems quite evenly matched. Valuk, excuses, manages to get a kill on that. Dulok lays down a Zaman force once again, but the ninth order long gone. The gold looks very even now. Might just come down to who makes the most mistakes. I think Bellion is just gonna have to watch for that Sylvana second skill. And once it's down, it's time to engage. However short the window that is. Sky manages to take down Inob. We can all imagine how that went down. And the turtle is gonna be up in the next 5 seconds. But much of tribal predators is in the top side of the jungle. Some reason. Valuk giving a lot of vision. Captain Levi already at the turtle. Gets locked into the tower by Badang. Fist crack. Sky manages to get the turtle. Valuk uses the wall twice. But they're really bringing in the pressure. The score stands at 6-1, which is really impressive. It seems going for this handicap probably wasn't the best idea for. And Inob gets one-shotted once again. And that's our master of map awareness, by the way. The safest marksman to walk the Kenyan streets. Ooh, Valuk doing some serious damage here. They're barely denting him. Can she? The arm angry pulls them into the tower, but not much damage coming from them. Al not able to do enough damage to execute anyone. And tribal predators will just gonna get there barely scratched. Very good execution, but there was no damage behind it, unfortunately. So tribal predators are gonna pick another 2 kills from that. But Sky is now able to pop off somewhat. Sky is standing at 403. Looking for the next victim. And the one thing you do not want to place is a snowballing Harley. So much backup excuses, gets hunted underneath his own tower. Not able to do anything about that. Inub will now buy the Hunter Strike. But the Ninth Order still have much of the map under control. Score at 9-5, but the goal lead isn't so much. It's just about 1000 gold, and they're desperately looking. A flicker implosion from Brute Gamer catches no one. Sky, he wants to take down Inub. Inub survives barely, just barely. The other version of Saber. They probably should have banned that. I think even Harley is even much safer than Saber. And Bellion manages to survive that. Al takes down Bellion with a very well executed combo. No escape for Bellion here. Valuk racing to save the mid tower while Captain Levi just tries to go. Lone Zaman force laid out by Duloc. Is there enough damage? Not enough damage to convert anything. This is the buff turret. It's quite interesting to see. The gold expanding to 3000. Much of the map they're giving the Ninth Order a bit of confidence here. Al in very dangerous situation. A flicker ultimate from Bellion. He manages to grind someone to dust. Al will not be able to make it out of there. El Sky uses the deadly magic, but the minions are on the way, so that's gonna go to waste for another few seconds. And 9 minutes into the match, score stands at 13-6. Ninth Order actually putting up a fight. Brute Gamer standing in a dangerous position there. By dangerous, I mean dangerous for the Ninth Order. And well, using the lack of vision to their advantage. Valuk checking those bushes, he missed one, and that's probably going to be very dangerous for his team. Sky and Captain Levi double KO each other up there. Inob looking for Kenshi. Flickers away. It's like he was so focused on that tower. As long as Brute Gamer still has that implosion, it's quite a risky thing to stay together and engage. Someone's gonna have to bait it out, or they're also looking to bait out their skills. Duloc split pushing over the bottom side. It's with Al. Brute Gamer looking quite low. Gets pulled in by Kenshi. That Ruby excuses, gets locked down and taken out. So much is going on from different parts of the map. Captain Levi, quite dangerous, taking a lot of damage there, but manages to get away with the cables. Kenshi is looking like quite the zoning threat for the Ninth Order. Now Tribal Predators looking, just trying to split push now, trying to get those towers. Tio, it's also quite unlike Tio, but they seem to not be wanting to let any of those towers go. Probably learned a lot of lessons before this, and it seems to be working quite well. Al gets taken by the implosion, that's one person, and they don't really have to worry about implosion for a while. Unfortunately, much of their damage is taken down. Inob gets pulled into the tower. Kenshi's just doing a lot. Sacred Hammer stops Sky's assault on Duloc. Excuses, Bellion is just looking for some prey, and excuses Spider Sense is tingling. He's gonna avoid that place for now, but someone else might fall into that trap. There goes Al. Gets stunned and gets instantly executed. Bellion will now recall. No, he's got what he wanted. Brute still looking for Sky. Zaman Force laid out. Valuk. Excuses doing a lot of damage, but quite the position he's in. He gets instantly taken down by Captain Levi. The fight isn't looking... Ooh, Inob. Is he gonna be able to get away? Valuk is just hungry for that kill. He's not gonna let him get away. Now Bellion stuck on the split push. And this is how comebacks are made, guys. Lord becoming quite a problem. Sky almost takes down Duloc. Is Duloc gonna survive? Not able to survive. Deadly magic is deadly for sure. Brute in a very dangerous position. You don't know if Bellion has that ultimate. It's a serious lockdown. I would say even better than Saber. Lord goes to the side of the Ninth Order. Captain Levi trying to do some damage, but still manages to get away. Excuses. Doing quite a lot of damage here. And Sky. Al finally buys. He buys the Holy Crystal. Brute Gamer not gonna be able to do anything here. Lockdown. Valuk looking for something. Giving some vision. Captain Levi. Not enough damage to do his, not enough time to do his damage, unfortunately. Either funny of that level, you're gonna need some space, to kill and to get away. Inob, deadly magic catches him. Is he gonna be able to make it? Nope. Dies just short of the base of the fountain. We are seeing Inob at 1, 7 and 4, which is quite crazy if you ask me. Lord pushing, they're looking for these towers. Kenshi. Captain Levi hit with the deadly magic. Baits it away, and he's trying to Really get out of that. Procs the... I need just to proc the rose gold passive. Inobi's back. Almost gets sent back. A flicker from Brute Gamer. And a flicker from Bellion. Kenshi. Bring them together, but the Zaman force is down. And Dulok is gonna be a danger with that being their excuses. Manages to flicker out. Kenshi surviving, tanking a lot in fact. Al, excuses, manages to get a kill, but he also gets taken down. Al as well. Kenshi with the mega kill. Kenshi standing at 404. Really being a formidable foe in this match. Pulls in. The Zaman force is down. A lot of shields on Dulok. Did he miss a dash? Valuk puts him onto the wall. A lot of damage coming from Inub. Kenshi forced to retreat. Didn't hit enough. Bellion once again misses the ultimate, the Imperial Justice. And that attempt's not gonna save him. The Winter Crown not gonna save him. Score 27 to 15. 4,000 gold lead. I wonder how this game is gonna go. The shields coming off from Dulok are just immense. Brute Gamer just taking a lot of poke damage. Unable to get through that ruby. Uses the Ahmad. Dulok. An implosion. Gets walled. Captain Levi is struggling to find a hit on targets. And that's Brute Gamer down. This is gonna be a free load for Sky. Sky and excuses going for that load. You can tell how sweaty their hands are right now. They managed to take the load. Captain Levi standing at 563, doing quite impressive on that fan. He gets pulled in, walled in, and that was actually a good combo, I'm gonna lie. Ruby Badang. Well, it's now that I'm seeing it by the Dulok. Not much damage coming from that. Much of that didn't connect, excuses. He's gonna get caught with implosion. Dulok, a lot of damage coming on for these guys. Bellion, almost taking him down, and actually manages. Valuk, seems the replacement in Rome and XP just was what this team needed to actually put some pressure on tribal predators. Very close to winning this match. I wonder how many saw that coming. How many saw that coming? Here tribal predators struggling to clear. The base wide open. Zaman force laid down by Dulok. A lot of crowd control hindering him from using his damage. Implosion on Kenshi. A good save coming from Valuk. Very, very good save. You wanna take down a Ruby, stop her from doing anything. Brute Gamer is right there. No implosion for a short while. It's very, very late into the game. And one mistake here could just lead to a total loss. Valuk, very, very proactive with that vision. Al manages to find Captain Levi and hit with the deadly magic in mid-air. a very very nice implosion that will probably be a wipeout. No, Inub not able to get away. But this match is crazy, guys. Bellion being quite dangerous, manages to take down. Well, look, grinds the other guy to the dust, and now Kenshi's the one left, which is interesting. Is he gonna have to stop them from recalling? They don't have an opportunity to take low, their base is quite open. So another opportunity for them here. As we're wondering what's going on with the Inub, is he just decided to not take the game seriously now, or the lockdowns are just looking too crazy? The ninth order ahead, score 33-22. Yeah, I don't think the next match tribal predators are gonna, tie their hands behind their back, as you'd probably call it. Kenshi in quite a situation there. Is gonna get hit in the implosion? Nope. Dulok, so much damage. Captain Lever just placed onto the wall, man. Mid-flight, said, no birdie. You're gonna get grounded and walled. And this is gonna be a free load for the ninth order. Valuk and Al pressuring them into their base. And this is a 22-minute load. If this next push doesn't win the game, I don't know. Score standing at 35-22. Both sides with the 70,000 gold, guys. The goal difference is the same, but the map control is just different. Right now the entire map just belongs to the ninth order. Only excuses gets caught, flickers out, manages to survive an implosion. Captain Levi wants to go in. Inub manages to reach the base before getting, imploded by the deadly magic. Brute Gamer, without the implosion, trying to lead the Lord away. A very very good set by Kenshi. Brute Gamer's gonna get taken down. Captain Levi manages to take down Sky. Dulok. The Blood is locking down the base. They're not gonna be able to defend this one, and it's gonna be the game for the ninth order. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. Look at that. Ninth order came into this as the underdogs, foreseeing a great sweep. But here they are, stealing one game from underneath tribal predators. Do you think they're gonna keep this up, or tribal predators gonna come back with a rage? I mean, that's not something you see on Inub very often. 2-9. And I'm pretty sure I can tell what the next bans are gonna be. You know, right? You know who's gonna be in the next bans. Alright, stay tuned. You're heading into game number 4. Are we gonna go into the full 5 games? Who knows?
The fire of battle never extinguishes.
Guys, so we're back for game 4. We are back for game 4 for the Team Kenya selection. Now this is where we're gonna find out our tribal predator's gonna come back with a wrath seeking retribution, raining down, or of ninth order actually become a force to reckon with. Let's take a look and see. As you can guess, Saber and Marsha get banned out. We all know why. You know, Loki Nobu in the game. But yep, and Hanabi as well. Same strategy coming from them. And will it work once again, or honestly I'm just trying to see if they're gonna decide to tie their hands behind their back once again, or you know, they're gonna give them another one just for laughs. Because I know I know what I'm going to hear after this. You know, you actually think we took that seriously? Crazy. I don't know, quote me on this. Yep, you're gonna hear that, I'm sure. Captain Levi decides to go with Dyroth. A pick we don't normally see in tournaments, but that's an interesting one. Very easy hero to play, recently buffed. Excuses locks in the Clint once again. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Although the implosions were doing quite a number on him. Kenshi. Well, you'd expect them to ban these two, but they didn't ban those two. Brute Gamer decides to go from AoE control to single target. He decides to, whether you call it an upgrade or a downgrade, he said, instead of catching 3 of you, I'm just gonna catch 1 of you. And the Kalia pick. Kalea. Al. What's he gonna pick? Al. Is he gonna lock down the Harley? He decides to lock it. Maybe for Sky. Maybe he's going to play it mid lane. But probably not going to get banned now. They had the opportunity to ban those. And we're moving on into the second phase of bans. Someone failed to ban something. Tribal predators. TP decided to ban out the Marcel. Sky is gonna ban out someone. Decides to ban the Joy. Well, not sure if he knows that the jungle has been picked. But that's the great thing about flex picks. And TP are gonna burn out the Minotaur. Now that's the end of our bans. I would say interesting bans, but at this point there's nothing interesting about them. Just don't lock me down, don't lock me down. I'm gonna ban your best hero, and then the rest are just, annoying picks to deal with. Dulok, Luyi. It's been a while since we've seen this pick. Used to be really oppressive, but it's gonna switch to Lunox. Not many tanks to melt here, but well, that's a Ruby. Bellion goes for the Arlot. Sky wants to lock in the Suyo. He's gonna lock it in. Valuk, they're still maintaining the same draft, just that Harley has gone into the mid lane. But Sky, instead of going for Suyo, he goes for Valuk, but I think Suyo was the better pick here. But anyway, they now have a bit more bulk to them, but Dolok is still on that Lunox, so bulk doesn't really mean that much. And Captain Levi and Dairoth and Lunox, quite the tank killers there. And they end up throwing missiles from the back. Now then, threatening picks coming from both sides. TO have decided if it ain't broken, don't fix it. They didn't ban it either, so Tribal Predators looking very confident they can counter them on that. And love to see the confidence. Going into match number 4. Who thought we would get this far? I know most of you didn't. Valuk going for that vision. Enemies not taking the orange. Al, what's going on? Is that lag or something? First kill given away to Brute. Sky. Ooh, Captain Levi just takes down Valuk. And Sky as well. He decides to dive in, but Captain Levi also gets taken down there. I don't know what was the thought behind that, but not much respect for the tower, as you can see. Al still taking quite some damage. Like I said, Sky picking up that character. Maybe he's going to cook with it. Maybe he's going to cook with Lucas, but I don't know. So he just rooted himself down. He could have used a bit more mobility. But maybe just wanted to play Naruto. The score standing at 4-2. Excuses, looking to get away, caught way out of position. Not able to survive that. Inob looking for that tower gold. Valuk decides to pin Levi in there. And Levi is gonna go down once again. They're looking to take down that tower right now. And Dulok just cuts in behind and executes him. Yeah, very, very oppressive gameplay here. Score at 8-3. Seems like the tribal predators have come back with a wrath. They probably want to end this game as fast as possible. No joking around now. The title is at stake. Captain Levi melting that turtle. Manages to take it down in the red tree. Lucas not able to survive that. Duloc gets a double kill. Al gets a triple kill on Al. Duloc, you know someone who's serious when they lock in the Lunox pick. He's not joking around now. Excuses. And Inub trading. Trading a lot of damage. But the tower is gonna go down and the excuses is gonna get cornered out. Unfortunately, no backup. And bet you know what he feels right now. TP 12 to 3. No jokes. They are raining down their wrath. 5,000 gold difference. All walking into a random bush. Kenshi and Bellion. Duloc still just melting, guys. Even when they get caught in a combo, they're still getting melted. The mid lane tower is gonna go down. Captain Levi manages to take down Al. His mid lane and they pay back. So they're not going down with that kill. Kenshi very keen on defending that tower. Inob just pushing, having free reign on that lane. Recall spamming. A lot of damage. Excuses unable to sidestep any of that. Sky getting bullied at his own buff. His own purple buff. Valuk gets caught. Nothing can do there. Almost the entire team is there. And that's another free turtle. Only Kenshi is holding on, but the level difference is starting to catch up. Captain Levi boldly cutting that lane. Ooh, Kenshi misses that skill. Almost pulled him into the tower. The cut completely cut off from the tower, from the lane. And they're not just playing a very aggressive game. They wanna end this match in, I can tell they want to end this match in less than 10 minutes. Sky makes a mistake going after Inob without the finishing power to collect the kill. Just becomes a sitting duck. Tribal Predators 10,000 goal lead, score of 20 to 4. These guys ain't breathing now, huh? Even a really good set here can be something that damages the entire team. Kenshi picked up, melted down. Duloc also melts down Valuk. Two guys gone in the blink of an eye. Recall spams coming from Inub and Bellion. You can see the flinch, the reflexes there. Still baiting. They're looking for that mid tower and they're gonna take it by force. The inhibitor is down, the super minions are coming. It's 7 minutes into the match, and tribal predators are saying we wasn't joking. Valuk also not able to do anything. Kenshi as well follows suit. Guys just getting completely melted. Excuses picks up a couple of kills, which is interesting. That might be quite something. Inub not as squishy as he was looking before. Uses the flicker. Valuk tries something, but they were prepared for him. Final slash that just puts him in a situation as just a sitting duck. And now it's just some time for mind games. They're trying to break their morale. Can see 9 minutes in. That's the Lord. That's the Lord that has been slain. Still trying to expand that goal difference. 35 to 25. The 10,000 goal difference isn't going anywhere. Brute picks up Valuk. Final slash gets them. Brute Gamer also gets taken down. The Lord is pushing at their base right now. Kenshi still up here, which Captain Levi just doing a lot of damage, and Inub legendary. They managed to defend this tower. Dulok very low, but Bellion and Inub are right there cleaning this up, and this best of 5 is a wrap. Tribal predators have come with some unholy wrath raining down upon TO to collect this match. They're just saying, we gave you that one for free. Now this is what you're capable of. We give you hope so that we can crush it. That's the score, 31 to 9 on the final game. Inub back to the usual self, collecting those MVP medals, huh? Valuk this time, wow. Just did not work out. Anyway, the title of Team Kenya goes officially, ladies and gentlemen, to Tribal Predators. I present you with our Kenyan national team. So good luck, guys, over at ENC. And that's a wrap. See you in the next one. Tomorrow we're gonna be streaming Honor of Kings. For all the Honor of Kings fans, stay tuned and like the video. Just leave a like, subscribe if you like the content, and you want to see more content like this and even more content coming in the future. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like there, and yeah, keep supporting. This is Troy, your host from Mobile Legends Kenya, signing out.
Let's sing a song full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when